Alright, welcome to another Forex idea video. So for today, I think this is the sixth trade idea. So today we'll be talking about the EUR-USD, the Euro-USD, which is the most popular currency out there, highest in trading volume. So this pair has been in a decline, general decline, ever since let's see, June of 2018. So there was a extremely sharp decline. I was actually in this trade, managed to take profit around here, I think, when it tried to make a new low. I tried to get out here because I didn't know it would actually go down by so much, and then it made a rebound. So after that, it's just been going sideways, more or less sideways, but the general trend is still downwards. If you draw a line over here, you connect them like this, you can see that the line tends to go between this channel pretty well. So you can see there are a few point of touches here, here, and the bottom, the lowest point also touch the line quite well. So it shows that this line has a bit of impact on the price, right? And if you try to draw some resistance and support lines, you can see that it's really hard to do that, right? Because the price is just going in very strange ways. It's following mostly the channel rather than any kind of horizontal support. Because yeah, no one support has been respected after like 1 year. So the only support that I found to be really critical in recent times is this one and this one. Alright, these two lines. Because you can see there are few point of touches. Yeah, the lowest point for all of this and the highest point for this. You can see that even in recent times, this line is respected. Yeah, because as soon as price hit this line, it has bounced up. And this line as well, because it corresponds to the lowest point as well as the peak of some lines. Not as strong as the first one, but still quite relevant in recent times. And those are only the two only horizontal supports that I actually found. Alright, let's go into the 4 hour. My mouse is still having a problem zooming out, so yeah. And you can see that price went from very low, from 1.07, and recently it just shot up to 1.14. Alright, so here is having a sort of like in a descending channel, because you can't have price going up forever, right? Usually this will be an indication that price want to break out again, because usually what price does is obviously it goes up, it retraces a bit. So a bit, the keyword is a bit. You don't want it retracing, like then it's not really a retracement, right? You don't want it completely falling down. You have a few days of negative candles and huge engulfing candles. You don't want that kind of stuff. Instead, something like this is quite promising, because it shows you that the sellers are not able to push price down by a lot, and price might just go for another new high. Alright, but for now, there is still the chance that the price will break through this channel, the lower part of this channel. So we still have to be very careful. However, we have to keep in mind that this area over here is a very huge support. So if you look at the Fibonacci level, I actually draw a Fibonacci retracement from here to here. Instead of using this point over here, I use this point, because it seems that this point is more like, how to say, it has more point of touches, right? So it seems like the lowest point is to use this point as the lowest point is quite it's not absurd. Alright, so we'll just put it like that. But more importantly, if you take the look at the 38.2, you can see that price hit this point and it bounced up straight away. And this point also corresponds to the very strong horizontal support that I talked about earlier. So it's no wonder that price bounced so aggressively. However, it came down very quickly later, and now it seems to be having a slight retracement. If you go down to a 1 hour mark, you'll be able to see that price looks like it's going to make another new low after this pattern over here, because it's rising very slowly. So I expect price to hit the 0.5 retracement level, the 50, which is here, and it also corresponds to this horizontal support and also the lower part of this descending channel. Another thing is this 200 EMA. Looks like it's going to coincide with this this mark over here, this 1.1 mark over here. In fact, this can be another confluence, point of confluence, because it's 1.11, the whole figure, which is why seems like there's a ton of confluence in this point. In fact, the strongest amount of confluence I've seen in recent times. So we have not just the EMA, not just the 1.11 whole figure, not just the lowest part of the descending channel, but we also have the Fibonacci retracement level and horizontal, very strong horizontal support. So yeah, just if you think that this pair will probably break out and continue going higher, maybe you are more, maybe there's like some positive fundamentals out there on this currency pair, then this zone over here is actually a very good spot to enter, because if price continue going down in the coming few days, then it will eventually kind of hit this spot over here. If it breaks out over here, then there's nothing you can do, right? You just miss the trade. But I'm waiting for price to retrace to this level, the bottom of this descending channel, and I'm going to place another buy order there so I can get a maximum benefit. If price breaks, however, then it's dangerous, because there is no actually there is, if you draw a line like this, there is still another horizontal support over here. So you can see this line have a few contact in the past. Yeah, you can draw it probably down by a little bit so that you get more points of contact. Let's see, you can draw it here so that it hits a few more points. But yeah, so yeah, the next support is over here, which is pretty far down from this zone over here. So you can either place a very tight stop loss, or you can place it below this horizontal support, because if this support break, this is a last line of defense, right? If this support breaks, then it's going all the way down to here, or maybe even create a new low, I don't know. Or because right now it only recently break out of this channel over here, we don't know whether this is a false break like this one. So very similar pattern, actually not that similar if you ask me, but this one broke out very strongly, but then in a few days, within the span of few days, you can just got this huge engulfing candles, right? And the price just collapses, probably some announcement like that. But for this one, the price is actually declining quite slowly and it's forming a channel. So it's similar in that price went up very fast, but it's different in the sense that the price did not go down very rapidly like this one. So the possibility of a breakout is quite significant, which is why I'm suggesting this trade, and I'm going to enter at 1.11. So yeah, that will be the end of this video. Hope you enjoy this idea as well, and see you guys on the next one.